baby making funny faces already? What?
Baby is 14 weeks old and the size of a lemon. Happy 14 weeks, everybody! Yay! Granted, this video is going up a little bit later than the last one was, but you guys can't be mad because, for starters, one, there's a video, and two, I'm actually going to be able to report on the 14th week because it's almost over. What is there to say? Finally, for real, regardless of who you ask, in my second trimester, and it's so funny because all of those apps and everything I've been reading is like, don't worry, you'll start feeling so much better.
So not true.
I have been very dizzy as of lately, and not dizzy and like, oh, I just feel kind of gross. It's kind of like I just went on the nastiest, most disgusting, quickly assembled carnival ride that's ever been on the face of this earth for like 24 hours, and I just feel disgusting. Another nasty little side effect that I found out, even though I should have been training myself beforehand, and if I was being a good girl I would have, was not laying on my back anymore. Yesterday I had a really nasty encounter with that. I was lying on my back. I just started feeling really gross. I felt like all of the blood was rushing out of my face, and I was just freaking out, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I was dizzy, I was nauseous. It was disgusting, and I had finally, after a little while of thinking about what it could have been, I discovered that it was because I was lying on my back. Like I said, those apps have been telling me for weeks now that if you lay on your back or your stomach, you know, you should start training your body now to learn how to lay while you sleep on your left side. And if anybody out there who's maybe in their first trimester of pregnancy is watching this, I implore you, please take heed. It's really crazy just how I can't lay on my back for longer than maybe 10 minutes before I start just feeling overall gross. Those are some of like the really bad nasty side effects. Hey, his name is Blastoids, and like turtles don't like being on their backs. Then maybe that's what it is. That's what we're gonna say it is. Another little side effect that I've noticed is that I'm really veiny. I've never been able to really see many of my veins, but especially on my chest, it looks really weird. It's like a horror show. It's crazy. So it's just been really nasty. Another side effect, well, I guess it's not that bad in the scheme of things, but I wake up in the mornings after I go to sleep really thirsty. Like I am Lazarus. I am so thirsty I don't know what water is. Which, I mean, is a good thing because, you know, you need to be drinking all your water. So Blastoise this week has been growing all this tiny little hair to keep himself warm, which is really funny because it will shed after he starts gaining fat to keep his body warm, and allegedly they say that by the time you give birth to the baby, almost all of it has shed off, or most of it will shed off in the upcoming days following birth. But my husband was actually born with all of his little lanugo hair, and he said he looked like a little black baby ape. So that sounds really funny. So he's got hair, not on his cute little head yet, but I mean, it's hair, whatever. And what else is he doing? He's also making all sorts of faces inside of my belly. Granted, it's just so mind-boggling that I can't feel him yet, though I've been trying to, you know, keep my eyes peeled, my ears peeled, my body peeled. I don't know what you keep peeled at this moment in time to try to feel the feelings, but I've been trying to just be very aware of my body to see if I can feel any flutters or anything like that, and so far I haven't yet, but he's, you know, making all sorts of movements, and I'll be like his mom, making the weirdest and most random of faces. This is my belly from the front with the shirt on. And this is my belly from the side. He's also, just this past week, gotten really heavy, especially down here. I feel like I am carrying a ton. The poor little Blastoise himself only weighs about an ounce and some change right now. This is my belly from the front, naked. And this is it from the side. I like to pretend that he's laying right here, though I know he's a little bit lower than that. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this bump date. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.